I want to update you, though, on the people who are supposed to be at the Capitol, who are supposed to be doing their constitutional duty, members of Congress, including our own Congressman Ritchie Torres, one of the newest members of Congress. Congressman, we were speaking live maybe about 2 hours ago, and you had to abruptly end the call. You said, gotta go, and that was it. We weren't sure what happened. What happened? I'm curious.
I was receiving an update, and the latest update is that the Capitol is secure. But there's no clarity yet on when we're going to resume the presidential vote count. What I can assure you is that there's a commitment to completing the presidential vote count because this is about the peaceful transfer of power. The American people have spoken. The American people voted overwhelmingly for Joe Biden, and we have a constitutional duty to certify what the people voted for, to certify Joe Biden as the next president of the United States. So I can assure you we will not allow ourselves to be bullied or intimidated by a violent mob storming into the Capitol.
Congressman, can I ask you something? When is the first moment that you realized something was going on? You all were in there doing your jobs. When did you realize that this, that these protesters had penetrated the Capitol?
Well, keep in mind, because of COVID restrictions, not all the members of Congress could simultaneously be in the Capitol, as is normally the case, right? So I was in my office waiting to vote. And the Capitol Police stormed into my office and directed my team and me to immediately evacuate because there was reports of a suspicious package. And so that was my first sense that there was something drastically wrong. And then I saw, as everyone else did, the images of protesters storming into the Capitol, and the House floor had to be evacuated. And for the first time in history, the presidential vote count had to be temporarily suspended until the situation was stabilized.
You know, Congressman, as we look at these images, I know, talking to you even earlier, that you were just outraged by the images. I think a lot of people are stunned by the images. I mean, what do you have to say to these folks who have come out, and some believe in their hearts, they believe in their heart of hearts that President Trump won the election, even though there is no evidence that he actually had. He didn't. But these people, they're out there, and they believe this in their heart. What's your message to them?
My message is you're doing far more harm than good. You cannot dismantle democracy and disrupt a presidential vote count based on nothing more than a conspiracy theory. Right? The people have spoken. Right? These votes have been counted, recounted, audited, certified by states with Republican legislatures and governors, litigated not once, not twice, but on 60 occasions. It's done. The people have spoken. We have to certify what the people voted for. And there's never been an attempt by a sitting president to instigate violence against Congress during a presidential vote count. This is dangerously uncharted territory. And my message to my Republican colleagues and to the president is that you're playing with fire.
Gosh, so let me ask you something. What do you think it's going to take once, look, there's going to be, whether it's tonight or whether it's tomorrow in a few days when the protesters are not there, but what do you think it is going to take to restore a sense of feeling like we're going to see things get back to normal, and people are going to, when other countries look at us from around the world, they're not remembering these images. I mean, this is unprecedented, and I don't know what that's going to take.
I think transitioning away from Donald Trump. Donald Trump has been the agent of chaos in our democracy. We need new presidential leadership, and I'm hopeful that President-elect Joe Biden is going to have a calming, normalizing effect on our country. He's going to lower the temperature. He's going to strive to be a unifying figure in a time of deep division. So I think the best hope for moving forward as a country is President-elect Joe Biden.
Congressman, I do want to get your reaction to a tweet from a fellow Congresswoman, Ilhan Omar, tweeting out that, quote, "I am drawing up articles of impeachment. Donald J. Trump should be impeached by the House of Representatives and removed from office by the United States Senate. We can't allow him to remain in office. It's a matter of preserving our republic, and we need to fulfill our oath." That, once again, the tweet from Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. I'm curious, would you stand by that? Would you support that? Do you think that should happen?
Well, I see no point because impeachment is a process that unfolds over the course of several months. Donald Trump is going to be gone by January 20th. We're going to certify Joe Biden as the president, and he will assume office on January 20th as the Constitution requires. So we have to move forward, not backward.
Do you support a censure or something else? I'm just curious. Do you support a censure or something less than impeachment, or do you think it just ends when it ends?
There definitely should be a censure, especially given the president's attempt to pressure the Georgia Secretary of State to overturn the results of the election day. That phone call, that behavior was unbecoming of an American president.
All right, Congressman Torres, we are certainly thankful that you are safe tonight, and so sorry that this is what you have been through today. But we certainly appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
Happy to be here. Take care.
Thank you. You too.